Since its start in 2002, the ALS Therapy Alliance has raised millions of dollars and brought together some of the world's top minds in the field of ALS research. And from the beginning, the ALS Therapy Alliance has been about family. Every year, approximately 5,000 people are diagnosed with this incurable deadly disease, but these people join a family that spans the globe, a group trying to find ways to treat and cure ALS. In just 9 years, the ALS Therapy Alliance has made a profound difference in that research.
The original concept was that it would be useful to bring together the thought leaders in the area of ALS to think very deeply about the factors that can cause this terrible disease and then creatively about innovative therapies to treat it. And the hope was that we would transcend the traditional academic barriers and move onto a much broader platform, again, to recruit some of the best scientists we could for this terrible problem. I really do think we are closer. So, for example, when we started, there was one ALS gene. There are now 12 or 13. Each of those can be associated with new ways to study the disease. I believe that the Therapy Alliance has had a very big role in promoting many of these important discoveries. We've been very fortunate in that regard.
The annual campaign for the ALS Therapy Alliance is highlighted by the fundraising efforts nationwide at CVS Pharmacy locations. In the first 9 years, $23 million was raised. Impressive when one considers the humble beginnings, when a little over $100,000 was raised in year one. Through the partnership with CVS Pharmacy and the dedication of many people, the millions raised since then have funded initiatives on many fronts to fight ALS.
It aligns with our mission as a healthcare provider and our goal to improve the quality of human life. It's a devastating disease. And quite frankly, I think that's why we've been so successful. People have an emotional connection with trying to find a cure.
There aren't words to adequately express our gratitude to CVS. I mean, they have really catalyzed a phenomenal set of initiatives at a scale that has allowed really both standard projects and, if you will, flagship major projects that are going to have benefits to ALS research everywhere. They represent the single biggest corporate contributor ever, anywhere, to ALS research.
Well, just as a company, we try to give back to the communities that we serve. We think it's important, and ALS really holds a special place in our hearts. Unfortunately, we lost 2 colleagues with ALS. They were stricken by it some years ago, so our entire team kind of came around and marshaled around the ALS cause, and we couldn't be happier. And while we're making great progress, still a lot needs to be done.
Each year, those suffering from ALS step forward to be the name and the face of the campaign as honorary spokespersons. We've met them and their families and learned about the challenges they face living with ALS. In recent years, Jean Boulay and Treg Charlton, CVS Pharmacy employees diagnosed with the disease, have told their stories.
There's no history in my family. This is not a disease I ever thought I'd have. Never crossed my mind.
I think I was selected for this to be a voice. I've got a chance here, talk to others, and help them deal in a positive manner. And just share my love for life and enthusiasm, and I'm not going to quit on this thing. We're just going to keep it going.
We've learned that ALS can afflict anyone at any time. Dana Miller, a mother of 4 young children, had been diagnosed just 6 months prior to sharing her story.
The constant love and support that we receive daily from friends, family, has been just completely insurmountable, overwhelming at times, I think, and we just feel so lucky.
The Williams family, already raising a disabled child, have the added challenge of ALS afflicting Jeremy.
We're going to go ahead full force, and I'm not going to let ALS keep me from doing what I want to do.
These people, going about their lives, then hit with a diagnosis that comes without warning, motivate some of the world's best researchers affiliated with the ALS Therapy Alliance to find therapies to help those with the disease and one day, a cure.
It's an extraordinary motivation. There's no question. I mean, when you hear the narrative of how it affects not only the individual, but also the whole family. In the darkest depths of the darkest night, there's no better motivation than the image of the afflicted. In the end, what we want to do is put ourselves out of business. We'd like to end the disease today so we can all go fishing tomorrow. Not going to happen tomorrow, but nonetheless, that's the goal.
Until then, the work continues for the ALS Therapy Alliance. Thanks to generous contributions every year, the Alliance has its fuel to find a cure.
On behalf of all of us who are deeply engaged in caring for patients with ALS and in ALS research, we want to express our gratitude, our really deep, heartfelt thanks to everyone in the CVS family who have done so much to help make this such a successful campaign for ALS research. Thank you.